What is up, you guys? It's ZXRyuu. I'm back with more Chrono Trigger. So we're gonna have some fun today, I think. I hope. All right. So we're gonna pick up our save file where we left off. So we just figured out what our mission is that we need to do. We need to get over to the factory over on the other side of the map, and we also found out too that Lavos destroys the world in 1999 AD, which causes this this future to exist, I guess. It just turns the whole world into ruin. So anyway, we're gonna pick up where we left off, and we're gonna continue along. So this whole section, you can kind of come back and do it like way later in the game if you really want, if you kind of avoid it at this point. But since we're here, I just thought, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it because I don't remember the enemies being super strong in here. I mean, they're tough. I mean, there's no, like, you know, they're not just, like, simple enemies, but can at least be dealt with at this point in the game. And plus, it gives us kind of some extra experience and some things, too, so. Yeah, so there's a lot of things to kind of help guide you around in here so that you can try and figure out what the heck is happening. It's a tad on the spooky side. I got a bad feeling about this. I'd rather have my gums scraped than to have to fight these fiends. Yeah, so they wake up. So there's a random cat down here. If you talk to the cat, that causes a fight. There's a can and a bin. If you kick that, that causes them to wake up. There's a pizza. If you step on it, or a piece of cheese. Maybe that's a piece of cheese. I don't know. Even the save point will cause noise to where it wakes people up, so just best to avoid all of that if you don't want a huge number of battles all back to back like that. Nice crit. Nice. Okay, so another bridge there. Okay, so this kind of introduces something in the game that's a little bit tricky, like just interesting. There's a passageway right here to open this door. So that just kind of starts showing you that not everything is as it appears. So it's just good to take note of that because there is a lot of hidden things back behind certain areas and other things along the way that you know, that you should be watching for. So. Can't reach, even though he's a frog. Yeah, right. I'm trying to remember if I should have gone the other way at the start. Let's go back. Because now I'm thinking that I might have needed to go the other way before coming down here. Okay. It's always tricky to avoid that one. Yep, should have gone this way first. They do not like fire. Okay. Yay. 600 gold. Okay, so now we can go back down this way. Definitely prefer the load times in this version. Just the more I play it, the more I'm like, oh yeah, the PlayStation version was awful. PlayStation version is just absolutely awful for load times. Oh, what? Those enemies reset? And the door resets. Interesting. Never realized that. Okay, so that puts us right here. ZXRyuu. There'll be chopped liver. Huh? Okay. Definitely should have just had Marl heal herself. Yeah. Couldn't have done that before I healed. Yeah, so it takes you down to 1 hit point. Nice. Didn't think you got that little HP. Well, dang it. Don't kill Luca. Okay, thank you. Dang it. It's not quite what I wanted, but whatever. Like all messed up on my commands now. Well, okay. Yeah, what I wanted to do was come in here and heal before all of that happened. Bolt sword. Yeah, so if you want to get back out, that puts all of the bridges in place, so now you can just walk through here without any issue. I think there's any other... Yeah, I don't think that bridge ever connects. All right. So that leads us here. So this is Death Peak that they were talking about earlier. But can't get up there. Keeper's Dome. Yeah, so you try and power things up and just nothing happens. What on earth are you talking about? Oh, it's an uninteresting. This dialogue box you can't run away from. Okay. So not much to do over here. But since the bridges are all back, we can get through here without having to fight any enemies. Okay, so that takes us to Lab 32. So we got the bike key last time, so... The man. Here's Johnny. There's only one speed, fast. So I don't remember if you have to do this the first time or if you can... Because if you go right, you can just, like, walk through Lab 32. Yeah, so it kind of oscillates back and forth, and so what you kind of have to do is just wait till you get close to the end, and then hit the boost pretty close to when you finish the race, and you'll pass him. I might not time this right, though. I always seem to miss it the first few times. Okay. Yeah, so you can either do that, or you can walk through Lab 32, which I think there's a few items in here. I forgot, there's 3 mutants. Come on, get a little closer. Ah. Man, if you're like not right on it, those things will just not work out. Nope. I missed it. Yep. Nice shot. Should be enough. Okay, definitely enough. Also, happy first day of spring, everybody. And I guess thank you to the 3 new subscribers on YouTube. That was a shock. I wasn't expecting to see so many new people subscribing all so quickly in a row. So, so you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. And sorry about the 1 follower on Twitch. Sorry if the content wasn't interesting to you, or you know, something else changed your mind about subscribing to the channel, but. You know, that's okay. We will continue on. Okay, there we go. I think I can spare a few. Race log. Oh, yeah. Okay. Man, they do not like him. I guess to another thing of note, I went ahead and turned up the kind of like the volume audio level that I'm using for recordings. So hopefully it's a little bit louder and a little bit easier to hear me. Really? You have to crit now? So, because I've just had some people say that the video and audio and stuff was quiet, so... so I just decided, you know what, I'll go ahead and just turn up the volume a little bit. Because the OBS software is really balanced for me on what, like how much I can turn it up or down. Just, because OBS has this weird thing that your audio starts, like, glitching out if you are above minus 20 dB, I think. And so I've always just tried to stay well below that, but what I decided to do is just kind of turn up the gain enough to get up, like, right to it. So, so now the audio should be a little bit easier to hear me, I guess. So, and the game as well. I turned the game audio up a little bit too, so. 1. Sheesh. Gotcha. Okay. And they respawn. Great. Okay, well, let's just do this and go around again. There we go. Like, timed the boost right there at the end. Okay, so that's lab 32. Okay. Now, I always think that this building here ought to be something, but it's not. Okay, so factory. And then Proto Dome. Okay, so let's go ahead and use... Let's go ahead and use a shelter. Okay. Shocking. Nice. Overkill. Oh. Well, I guess I didn't necessarily need to use the shelter. There's an Enertron in here. What do we have here? I think I can fix it. So it's kind of unknown how long this actually takes to fix. So. Robot. Just Luca. R66-Y. Huh. Cool. Robo. Okay, so at this point you kind of have a choice. Do you want a healer or do you want more power, like more firepower? So we'll go ahead and have Marl stay here. So you can switch at any time though. If you decide, oh, I don't want to, you know, I need extra healing power or whatever, then you can come back and get her. So if you come up here, you can't really do anything. You just come up here and go, well, It's like there's no way through. Okay. So now Robo needs to learn some stuff, so he has tech points to earn. I honestly don't remember which way to go. Yeah, so you can get on the conveyor belts and move around, but those are enemies that will attack you if you stay on the, if you're like on the conveyor belt while they touch you, so. Yeah, and the robot kind of moves you back to a different place on the screen where you have to, or different place where you have to fight enemies, so it's definitely not optimal. And they're not pushovers either. Yeah, but unfortunately you have to go through several rooms of this where you have to fight lots of enemies, so. But thankfully, Robo has a healing beam also, so I mean you're not left completely without healing. So these debugger ones are slightly tougher. They have more HP. Laser spin, rocket roll. Yeah, so getting caught is bad news. Man, that thing's got a lot of HP. Gosh. And they do not like it. Ugh, probably gonna crit too. Oh, nope. Spastic things. So that dumps you out down here, which I mean is technically where you need to go, but there's still a lot of there's still like a lot of items and things. Okay, can't go past that way on the conveyor belt. Okay, so I think I picked the golden path to the end, so let's... look around some more. Oh yeah, we have to operate the... I thought there was a place where we could operate the machine. That might be a little bit later on, though. Okay, well. Really tight. You can make it, but it's really tight. I'm trying to remember if you can even make this one. Yes, okay. Yeah, you can make it going that way. Okay. Stop it, folks. Okay, so that puts us up here. Okay, so you can go through and get those 2 treasure chests, but if you, I think if you turn this on, or talk to this, I think that activates, let's see here, XABB, okay. Yeah, so if you get hit by those guys for whatever reason, they will, they'll attack you. But if they're like on top of you and you don't move, they won't engage you. But if you move or anything while they're moving around, then you'll get got. Come on, Chrono, really? XABB. Yeah, so you use those 2 passwords to move these things out of the way. And what happens is if you move these, I don't think you have to fight the enemies anymore on the conveyor belt. Okay, so that opens up the way for us. So we can get past to get over here. Another bolt sword. Huh. XABY. Yeah, so you don't have to go through all that mess again to get out of here. You can just take the shortcut. Alright. Yeah, these things will follow you around. Well, that was weird. Oh man, I only got one of them. Yeah, one's super weak to magic, one's... Actually, I guess they're both weak to magic, but... kind of eventually beat these things down if you really want to, but it is really easy if you use tech attacks. Okay, open hatch. Well, okay, that works. Trying to remember. Okay. That way. So again, going behind certain things. Okay, you definitely need that. Okay. Hammer arm. Okay, so there's a thing down there. Yeah, they just move around so fast that trying to hit all of them is a pain in the neck. Oh, jeez. Gone. I do like Robo's crit, how it looks in this game. He just, like, punches them into the ground. Seems very slow to get rid of if you don't use text, but using text takes a lot of magic. Okay, good. Okay, so we can go that way, but we will first go down this ladder. Oh, wait a minute. Does this just take us up into the previous room? Huh. I wonder what the point of that extra thing is then. Well, I guess you could just go this way if you didn't really want to deal with the security system, but... plasma gun. Okay. Yeah, so that's that whole thing. Okay. So you have to put the ZB password in at that other control panel back there. Okay, so let's use some items because we've got a fight coming up. Oh look, there's robots. So I like how Robo has kind of a brighter sound and the enemies have a darker sound. Yeah, so if you try and go walk in there to stop them, you just get hurt. So you can't, there's nothing really you can do except just watch. So these guys are pretty tough. Especially if they all gang up on one person, they can take you from full life to dead pretty fast. Why do we have items? I was hoping to get in another attack before that one did. Oh, nice. That got both of them? Cool. Didn't think their HP was that low. Yeah, so that... Ugh, they just try and wipe you out right at the end. Alright, got him. That fight at the end is one of the reasons you might want to consider taking Marl with you instead, just because she can heal and Chrono can just slash the whole time, so that's another strategy of getting through there. Hope I never have to do that again. Yay! Hang on to your shorts. Well, that's different. This is the only time you can have 4 members in your party. The end of time. Okay, so we're going to have Luca stay here so that Marl and Robo can get dual techs, and then also Robo can continue to learn his techniques. So there's an HP MP restore here, the save point here, and then there's this bucket. He always says hey before he tells you something. Yeah, so if you try and leave this way, he says hey, or if you try and do the bucket, then he'll also say something else. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and call it for this video. This is a pretty good place to stop because we'll have to do kind of a bunch of other things here coming up, so we'll save that for next time. So thank you guys for watching the video. Thanks for checking out the series. Hope you guys are enjoying it. You guys are awesome, and we'll catch you in the next video. Later.